need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Pulled away nicely past square leg. Just the one.
Good return back from the deep.
There's a almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. There'll be runs here.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Edged it. Super catch. Out. Nicely done by the keeper. Inglis comes in to bat, has performed well over the last few matches and looks in really good touch. Would be impossible to focus out there. The noise is deafening. Wow, that's missed the lot. Can't get that outside the ring field. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Middled that one, great timing.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That's the over. Australia are 1 for 13.
One gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
Going with spin now. They'll get at least one here.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nearly gets the edge. Nawaz with a great delivery there. Flicked away past square leg. Might be 2 on offer.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Pulled away, beats square. Fine leg coming around.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Over. Australia are 1 for 26.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start. How will he reply?
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Inglis loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
Inglis was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Perfectly timed. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. Australia are 2 for 52.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Oh, nice shot. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Super shot, that.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 9 off it. Australia are 2 for 61.
5 gone, and the ball's been disappearing a lot to and over the boundary so far. Going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start.
A nice shot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Doesn't beat the infield. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Marsh hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That was just a pour over, gave away far too many runs. If this continues, there's only one way this is going. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle. Perfectly timed. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Very well played. Could be a quick single. Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Straight to the fielder. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Pakistan having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
Didn't have a lot going for it. It's hit them outside the line and will be not out.
Green looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Afridi coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Shot, should be runs here. Afridi recovers well in that over, gets back on track with an economical over.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Chance to run two. Right out of the middle.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Right out of the middle of the bat. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. End of the over. Australia are 2 for 92.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Nawaz back on now. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Couldn't get it through the field. Bold, stunning delivery. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Dug that out well. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Absolutely middled that. Afridi back into the attack. Nicely played. Just runs one.
Good return back from the deep.
There'll be runs here. That is quite extraordinary. Marsh, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Nice shot. Runs possible. Shot. Should be runs here. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Pakistan need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run rate.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Late cut, straight to the fielder. Lovely shot, got across and rolled their wrists over the ball, and that'll be 4 more. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Smacks that away through the gap.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, superb timing. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. End of the over. 8 off it. Australia are 3 for 124.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Azam has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The crowd is electric right now. A nice shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will he reply?
Great shot. At least one on offer. That over improves their economy rate a bit. They needed it. It was starting to get somewhat messy.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Absolutely middled that.
Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Nearly gets the edge. Usman with a great delivery there. Marsh gets all of that, pierces the infield and races to the boundary for 4. The crowd love that one. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Oh my, that's racing away. Wow, that's missed a lot. Great timing right off the meat of the bat. Right out of the middle of the bat. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. That's the over. Bowling like that really puts the pressure on as this match comes to its conclusion.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Got that away nicely. That's a boundary save for sure. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nice shot, but straight to gully. There'll be runs here. Completion of the over. It's going to be really hard to get back on track from here. Tough to save the match now.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Good return there, back from the deep. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
We've seen some brilliant batting so far. Not long before they'll get to 100 with shots like that.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.